Hello and welcome back to my YouTube. It's Thursday, which means I have the gym to myself, or the gym is closed, there are no classes on, so the adults get to play. It is the middle of August, and this weekend I have my second comp, which is going to be at Blackett Gymnastics Academy in Newcastle. I'm very excited to go check out their gym because I've heard that it's really lovely. And it's going to be a little bit of an away comp, which is cool because Newcastle is a 3-hour drive. So we have a full weekend of competition. So I'll be staying the night after I compete so that I can then coach my gymnasts on the Sunday. So last comp, I did all 4 apparatus, but I just did a handspring vault. I fell on my bar mount, which I had a very shaky legs. Like my legs felt really weak, and that 100% was because of nerves. So I'm hoping this comp that they have enough space for me to do my bar mount, because I need about 5 or 6 meters run up, and not many gyms have that set up. So hopefully I can do my bar mount, and B, I hope that I don't have jelly legs again due to nerves. So we'll see. Beam at the last comp I stayed on. I did my back tuck and I competed my flip. It was supposed to be a back layout dismount, but it was a back tuck because it was very wonky. But I competed my flip series dismount for the first time, so that was cool. I did my jump to handstand mount as I always do, and I stuffed it up as I always do, so I'm taking that out because I literally gained nothing. It's not a bonus. There's no value in doing it, so I'm taking it out. So I need to come up with another mount. Hopefully that is not too boring, and I got to do that today. And then, but yeah, I managed to stay on beam, which was a massive surprise. I really put it down to going slow. I got on the beam, and after I did my little mount whoopsie, I was just like, stop, breathe, slow down, like the whole routine. And it felt very, very slow, but I watched the video back and it did not look slow. So hot tip, breathe and go slow in your beam routines. Floor was really good. I hadn't been doing 1.5 twists before the day, but I literally decided on the day that I felt good and I could 1.5 twists, and I did. And I did a small hop and landing, and that was really good. My second tumbling row, my legs were cooked, and so I'm supposed to do front layout. Well, the goal tumbling row is front layout half. However, I haven't been training that yet. Maybe I'll do some of those today out of the routine, we'll see. But the goal was to do front layout in the routine. I knew it was very unlikely because of a lack of fitness. And so I just did front layout, front tuck. I watched the video back, it was very low, but I competed the routine and I stayed on my feet. My leap's really good. A lot better than last year. I do a tour jete half, straddle full, straddle Shushanova connection. Once again, I don't actually gain any bonus by doing that, but I think it's a bit of a crowd pleaser, and I really like the connection. And I also am not great with forward split leaps anymore because I don't do enough flex. And so if I can minimize how much I'm doing forward splits, then that gives me better execution. So this week I went to a local gym down here on the south coast called SCGA, and they very kindly let me use their pit to train some Sukes because I haven't done them since Nationals last year, which was October. So we're going on about, 9 months no Sukes. So I went and did some there, and I actually think they're better than they were last year. I think because I have fully backed off vault, I had some really bad habits that I was struggling to overcome. And so I think that my Sukes were actually better. So if I feel good on Saturday night, if I'm happy with my leg power and I don't get jelly legs again this comp, then I would like to souk. However, I am not putting any pressure on myself to do it, because at this stage, I would only be doing it for comp practice. There is no point risking hurting myself to do that salto vault. When I know I can do it, I don't need to do them to comp surface. Like, I've been doing this vault for many, many years. Although, as I said, I had some bad habits that I picked up, but I don't need to compete it. I was planning on not really competing it until Nationals, but we found out this week that Nationals, which was supposed to be held at Key Centre in Homebush, has been cancelled. So now that means I need to peak for state. State is going to be the big, like, competition of the year in terms of, like, my goals. And that's pretty much a whole month earlier. So I'm going to save the souk for state if I don't compete it this weekend. However, sometimes at comps I get like a good amount of adrenaline and it makes me perform better. Although first comp, that adrenaline made me a little bit wobbly and a little bit powerless. So we'll see. But that's the big question mark for this weekend is, can I make my bar mount and am I going to souk? So today's my last training. I actually haven't trained very much because I went and did those vaults at a different gym on Monday, and then I went to the physio on Tuesday. And whenever I go to the physio, my body, after I get needling or massage done, I just feel like I'm a bruised piece of mush. So I can't really train. And then I didn't train yesterday, gymnastics, because I wanted to be able to go hard today. I've done strength every day though, so my strength is picking up so much. Like, honestly, for months and months, I was just not able to get myself to do strength. And I think it's because I was really struggling to work out how to train with minimal time. And I was just struggling with the pressure of work. And I've lately somehow managed to disconnect from that pressure from work. And I just switch off and go train now. And yeah, it feels so good, but very frustrating that I spent months and months really barely doing any strength training. So now I've lost a lot of strength, but we'll build it back up again. And I really feel like that is the main reason why I'm struggling with a lot of my skills and confidence this comp season, is because I'm not as strong as I'm used to being. And I think that's why I've got like this niggle in my knee, is because I don't have that end range strength and the things like that. So yeah, we're going to see how training goes today. Smush my wrist a little bit.
Let's go, Penny! Let's go, Penny! Come on. Yes! Yes. Let's go, Penny! You've got this! In shoes because it is so much easier to run when my foot doesn't hurt every step I take. Okay, I may have stood that one up, but my feet was so low on the board.